I want you to take a look at this social media post. This is from a mother and father. Their baby needs a special kind of formula because of her sensitive digestive system. Now, mom and dad are having a hard time finding the particular formula and are reaching out to others, hoping for some help. Now, this is one of hundreds of posts from other desperate parents who just want to feed their children. The shortage was created when a baby formula company in Michigan had to stop production over safety concerns. Now, that plant creates 40% of all baby formula sold in the country. So the question now is, what are parents to do? Joining us this afternoon to help us answer that question, this is Dr. Heather Metcalf. Dr. Metcalf is the Chief of Pediatrics at TidalHealth Peninsula Regional. Thank you so much for talking to us this afternoon.
Certainly. Thank you for having me.
So this can really be a scary time for parents.
Absolutely.
When it comes to special formula needs for infants, is there any second choice that we can go to?
As you said, this is a very scary time for many parents, and luckily there are alternatives. It sounds like the family in this particular social media post had a special formula that they were in search of. Luckily, there are some alternatives available for those infants as well. And so for those families, I would encourage them to contact their pediatrician or family doctor to see which formula alternatives would work for their child in particular. Okay,
so let me ask you this. People are hearing all the times from their moms, their grandmoms, well, we just made our own formula back in the day. There are even recipes that are out on social media. Are these safe? Is this something we can do?
No, unfortunately, there are many things that people did 50 years, 100 years ago that we don't consider safe right now. And now that we know more, no, we do not consider any of the homemade formula recipes to be safe. They're lacking in a lot of key nutrients and ingredients that we know that babies need. In addition, I don't know of any cases locally or any cases related to this particular shortage, but in recent history, the American Academy of Pediatrics has several cases that they know of where infants have unfortunately had serious medical problems or have died from homemade formula.
Okay, so let me consider the worst case scenario here. Mom and dad can't find the formula they need. Mom and dad can't make the formula they need. What do?
The American Academy of Pediatrics and also yesterday, Maryland Department of Health have put out guidelines for alternative formulas. I think that the number one choice would be to find an alternate brand or alternate type of infant formula. Mm-hmm. If that is unavailable, there are also toddler formulas that are created for children 12 months of age and older. The other alternative would be over about 6 or 9 months of age, switching to whole cow's milk for a short period of time.
And I'm going to assume that parents should work closely with their pediatrician during this whole time.
Absolutely. I mean, as pediatricians, we understand this crisis. We are just as concerned as parents are. I'm a parent myself of an infant who does receive some formula. So I understand the worry and the panic, and we are doing our best to try to help parents navigate this very difficult time.
All right, so I'm going to ask something for you that's just a little bit outside of your skill set, perhaps. Okay. What can you say to reassure parents to get through this?
That is a very difficult question. As I mentioned, I'm a parent myself. So I understand the worry and the panic that parents feel right now. And so while I know that nothing I can say can take away all of that worry, as a pediatrician, I want parents to know that we're there for them. At TidalHealth, we have been working with our local WIC offices. We have been in contact with local retailers. We're doing as much as we can to advocate for parents in this very difficult time. And I would refer them to the American Academy of Pediatrics website, healthychildren.org, which very nicely lays out all of the alternatives that I've spoken about that could be helpful to them in this time.
All righty. Dr. Heather Metcalf with TidalHealth, thank you so much for your time this afternoon.
Thank you very much. Have a great day.
All right.